Hello family, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela, and here on this channel, I create beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content, in particular for the woman over 40. Now, normally I have my microphone on my shirt, but if I hang my microphone on this shirt, it's gonna pull it down. So I got it on my my moisturizer tube that I use for my eyes, and you can see it's really thin and it's really good. It's by Naturium. It's a multi-peptide eye cream, but this is gonna be the I can hear you down there.
What?
I can hear you down there.
Oh, you recording?
Yeah.
That's all right, baby.
It's okay. This is, huh? You're just gonna leave?
No.
Oh, this is gonna be my microphone stick.
Ooh, you're pretty. What? Why you have a microphone on a stick?
Because to pull my shirt down.
Microphone on a tube?
It's eye moisturizer.
Oh my.
Eye cream.
I
All
love
right, drive carefully.
it.
It works. And it gives me something to do with my hands. It does. Okay, all right, let's back to the video. So this video is all about my yearly reminder. I thought today, I think I need to do this every year. And hear me out. The reason I think I should do this every year, first of all, is for me. It's a reminder for me, of the tasks that I need to do when it comes to spring cleaning, and not necessarily my closet. This I don't think there's any fashion stuff on here. This is house stuff. And a few things are on here. I learned about these things as I was researching. Once I got married, these are things my husband noticed that need to be done around the house. I had no clue to do. But now I do, after doing my research, and then after getting married, there are a couple things that okay, we gotta make sure we do this every spring. Some of the other things are things that I just want to remind myself and remind you as well. You might be like, I don't know. But if I miss anything, I need you to put it down in the comment section so that I will see it, and other people that are watching the video or in the comment section will see it as well, because we all need some tips and tricks and hints on how to keep our houses, or, the things together. So I don't even know how many things I have on this list. Some of this stuff will be familiar to you, maybe a few won't. Some of it will be, I forgot all about that. So hopefully at least one of the things on this list will be helpful to you for your spring cleaning chores. Now, if you'd like to hear what those are, then stay tuned now. Let's get started. Okay, so the first two reminders are beauty reminders, and the first one is to go through your makeup and get rid of your expired lipsticks. And one of the best ways to figure out which ones are expired is to open up the tube, roll it up, and smell it. Because when it's expired, it will definitely smell that way. That has been my experience. So go through and get rid of those. They're not gonna wear well. When you go put them on, they're gonna be kind of cakey and thick and not as smooth an application as you would like for them to be. So that is reminder number one. Get rid of those old lipsticks. You can do it. You can go ahead, but go ahead and write it down. Write the name of it and the brand. So if you want to replace it in the future, or the next time you go to Sephora or Ulta, then you'll have that name written down. But get rid of those old expired lipsticks. The second thing you need to do when you're going through your spring cleaning is to go through all of your skincare products. Look at the expiration date on the back. If they have expired, we want to go ahead and get rid of those. I know there's sometimes you can wait a little bit longer than the expiration date when it comes to certain products. Well, we don't want to play around with our skin. She's delicate right now. She's been through a lot. She has been through a lot. She's been through a lot. She's been through, marriages and divorces and children or grandchildren. Lord knows if she's been through menopause, or if she's going through menopause, she needs a break. So go ahead, if you have any expired skincare products, go ahead and chunk them out. Again, like the lipstick, if this is something that you want to repurchase, write it down before you get rid of it, but go ahead and get rid of it. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean out that sock drawer. Or sock and underwear drawer, but mainly I don't really have to clean out my underwear drawer, because if they start getting raggedy, they go straight to the trash. But that sock drawer, I wash my socks, And when they're mates, I put the mates together. All the single socks just go in there, and I just figure when sometime or another, I'm gonna find the mate. I can guarantee you there are socks in my sock drawer that have no mates. I have no clue what happened to them. All I'm gonna say is my daughter lives across the street, and my grandson lives across the street. I'm gonna leave it at that, because things disappear. Let me just say that. And I'm sure I have some single unidentified socks in my sock drawer. So if I have to go through my sock drawer, you got to go through your sock drawer too. The next thing we're going to do when we're doing our spring cleaning is we're going to go ahead and get those ceiling fans cleaned. Now, if you're like me, I have terrible allergies. I also have a dog, or i.e. 2 dogs, because again, my daughter lives where? Across the street. And she does what? She's a school teacher, and her dog is here all day long with me. And most weekends, I don't know why she don't come and get her dog. And we have a dog. So, I have bad allergies, and, here recently with the change of the season, it's been bad. So one of the things I'm going to do is to go ahead and get those ceiling fans clean. They haven't been on all winter, but I want to go ahead and get them nice and clean. We don't want to be throwing around any dust, pollen, or mites or stuff, whatever comes from the dog hair. I want to go ahead and get those clean before I start turning those on. So, and I saw this trick. I guess it's a trick. You can get an old t-shirt, put the head of the t-shirt all the way on the ceiling fan blade, and just hold it and just sweep it back instead of just dusting off, and it catches all the dirt inside the t-shirt. So if you're having trouble cleaning your ceiling fan, that may be something that'll work for you. The next thing we want to clean, and I just recently found this out because I could not figure out. I, again, have bad allergies. I kept sneezing and sneezing, but it only happened when it was time for me to go to bed. And I realized one day, out of the blue, like, duh, you have not vacuumed your fabric headboard. I have a filter, or air filter, but I hadn't vacuumed my fabric headboard in a long time. So I pulled out the vacuum cleaner, got the hose out, and put the little thing on the end of it, and vacuumed across the top really well, and went all the way across my headboard and vacuumed it off. And I promise you, that night when I got ready to go to bed, I had no sneezing. So it was the dust from the headboard that was bothering me. So go ahead, vacuum the headboard, if you have a fabric headboard, on your spring cleaning list. The next thing we want to do, and this is something I never did, but I saw this when I was doing my research, is take down those fabric curtains and put them in the washer. I don't think I ever saw my mama wash her curtains. If I did, I do not remember it, but I didn't even think about that. Again, if you're a person like me who has a lot of allergies, this may work out in your benefit. So the next thing we can do, or next thing I am going to do when it comes to my spring cleaning, is to put my pillows in the washing machine. I don't think I ever washed a pillow growing up. I don't think we washed pillows. I think we used the pillows, and then when they got old or really, really flat, we threw them in the trash and bought new pillows. So I guess unless you have down pillows, I don't know what you do with a down pillow. I guess you can wash them, but I don't know. I don't have down pillows because I have allergies. So, but I am going to wash my pillows and I change my pillowcases often, but I'm sure, stuff comes off, skin cells and dirt and skincare products may go through my pillowcases. So I'm going to go through and wash my pillows, and if I can, hang them out on the clothesline to dry so they get that fresh air. The next thing you need to do as a part of your spring cleaning is go ahead and change your air filters, whether that's your air filters in your house, if you haven't done that in quite some time, or the air filters in your air filter. I have an air filter because, again, for the 10th time, I have bad allergies and we have dogs. So I have an air filter that sits on the floor near my bed, and I turn it on mostly at night so that I'm not sneezing and coughing and what have you. But go ahead and at least check your air filters to see if they need to be changed. The next thing you can do as part of your spring cleaning is go ahead and vacuum out your lint catcher. Vacuum out your lint catcher in your dryer. Take the whole piece out. If you take the whole piece out and you look down in there, first of all, you might see some change. Not as much as we used to would see because we don't carry money like we used to, but it might be a quarter or something down in there, or toothpicks, like we use toothpicks all the time. But every time I go to vacuum mine out, there's something that's in there that's not supposed to be in there that came out of somebody's pocket. So take that entire piece off, not just the piece that comes out when you take your lint off, but there's another piece that sits into. Take that off as well, and put that long extension piece, the skinny extension piece, on your vacuum hose and stick it down in there and vacuum all of that out. And while you're doing that, go ahead and pull it out and just stick it up under your dryer and vacuum up under your dryer as well. And if you have time and you have a strength and you have somebody at home, you can pull the whole dryer out and sweep and mop and vacuum behind that as well. That sounds like a 2-person job for me. The next thing you could do, and this is a 1-person job, and it is irritating as I don't know what, and it's just tedious, is to go ahead and go in the kitchen, because we all have one. If you don't, you are way more organized than I am, and my hats off to you. Go ahead and clean out that junk drawer in the kitchen. Take out all those ketchup packets, all those Chick-fil-A sauce packets, all those spoon and fork packets that are open, and all the stuff in there that you really don't need. Go ahead and take it out and throw them in the trash. I need to clean mine out again. Good gracious, I got a lot to do for spring. Next, if you have a jump starter battery pack, and I talk about this every Christmas, in your car, go ahead and go in your car, pull that out and make sure it's fully charged. If it's not charged, go ahead and put it on the charger and charge that up and put it back in your car. Because the last thing that we want is to need it and have it be dead. So go ahead and check that and make sure it's charged. The next thing on the list, I haven't done this yet. I didn't even know to do this until I was doing my research last year, is to pull out your refrigerator, pull it all the way out. I'm sure we all need to sweep and vacuum and mop under there, but not just that. Pull it out, look at the back of your fridge. There's a grate on the back of it. That needs to be vacuumed off. And then you need to take the screws out, sit that aside, and vacuum out the coils that are inside the bottom of the refrigerator. I was watching a video, a refrigerator repairman video, and he said this is one of the things that causes refrigerators to fail or not work properly after a short period of time. So go ahead and get all that cleaned out. I know that may be a 2-person job as well. I have not moved a refrigerator as of yet, but we will see. We will see. I don't want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it because I can't make recommendations that I am not going to do myself. Well, that's it, family. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want me to do this sort of video every year after daylight savings time when it's time to start that spring cleaning. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and next time I'll have my microphone on my shirt. Now, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have the most amazing day. Bye-bye.